What are some like common tactics that bad players, whether it's a for-profit university or a franchisor that's promising some amazing business opportunity that's not going to happen, what are some tactics that they to use to rope consumers in?
Yeah, I mean, it's just exactly as you said. We see this across the work of the FTC. Often we categorize this as business opportunities,
Yeah.
where I think there's always appeal, especially in this country. Work from home. You don't have to have and this surge during the pandemic. Work from home. You don't have to have a boss. You can just passive income, sit around and earn a big living. That has a lot of appeal to people for
Yeah,
obvious
definitely.
reasons.
You invest like 100K, you get like
Yeah,
40K, you're not doing anything. Sign me
yeah.
up.
And look, I'm very privileged to be happy in my job, at least most days. Many people are not happy in their jobs, and the prospect of
Yeah.
owning their own business and having their own source of income it has a lot of appeal. So what we often see is not only direct claims, and this is again, it's not just in franchise. You see it in we've brought cases in multi-level marketing. We've brought cases with investment coaching. We've brought cases against for-profit colleges. Some of them will make direct claims that you're going to make a certain amount of money. Some of them will make more subtle claims. They'll have an image, they'll have an image of themselves on a yacht.
Yes.
They'll have an image of themselves next to a
Private jet.
Lexus. What's that?
Like a private jet.
Private
And this
jet.
this is what it's like to be a business owner. I've
This is
seen
what it's like
those.
to be a business owner. And they'll say, it's 12 hours a week. I mean, when I was doing for-profit schoolwork, it was even worse because we would listen to these recorded phone calls with prospective students, and the recruiters would say to the prospects, I have to warn you. I have to warn you. If you go to this school and graduate, you're going to make a lot of money, and all your friends are going to be jealous. Are you prepared for that?
Okay.
So it's really preying on people's insecurities. It's preying on people's desire to support their families. It's preying on people's desire to realize the American dream. And it's very problematic.
And it seems like these bad actors can come when someone's like guard is like off, where maybe they're having a bad time. It could be divorce, loss of work, whatever. And they're just looking for a savior. And that comes right at that moment. And I've seen a lot of people fall prey during that period of their life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And these recruiters, I mean, it depends on the industry, but they use very sophisticated tactics to prey on people when they're vulnerable and try to push people to move very quickly, to sign on the dotted line, and then it's often too late. So that's exactly right.
And I listened to another podcast you're in, like this digital age, it's become harder because so many things can be personalized to that consumer. It can be hard to really catch, it's on an ad that we see in a big magazine. It's a ad that existed for not even a day and just for that very targeted segment.
Exactly right. I mean, I could decide that I just want to, let's say I read about a factory closing in Youngstown, Ohio. I could target people who are in Youngstown. I could target people who go to a certain church in Youngstown. I could target people. It's very easy to precisely profile the people who you want to target. We're long past the days of just buying an ad on TV and whoever watches it can call in. It's very easy and efficient to target people, and then you know exactly the situation they're in, and it makes it a lot easier to persuade them to pursue whatever business opportunity you're marketing.